Okay, welcome everyone to today's little webinar on social media without burning out. And I am excited to go through my presentation with you. If I can, I swear every time I open Zoom, everything's in a new spot. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so welcome those of you who maybe don't know who I am. I'm Amy Zellmer. I am the founder and editor-in-chief of Midwest Yoga and Life magazine. Um, I have a podcast called Creating Wellness from Within, and I am a yoga teacher. I call myself a marketing maven. Um, I was in my previous life, I was a photographer for over 25 years.
Can you
And
just put it on your phone instead of on here?
oh,
You need it here.
mouse isn't working. Um, Stacy, if you can make sure you're muted. Oops, hang on. My mouse does this weird thing. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So, for 25 years, I was a professional photographer, and I did a lot of work helping other photographers market their studio and get more clients. And so, I feel like that's an area where I've always been really good at helping other people, like explaining to people how to do different marketing tactics and how to make them work. And a lot of people think I'm on social media like all day long because of all the stuff I do, and it's just not true. I'm just very efficient in what I do. So I want to talk with you a little bit today about social media, why it's important that you're on social media, how to make the most out of social media for you and whatever business it is that you do or whatever it is you're trying to market and get out there. All right, so we're going to talk about short form content today. So, short form content is content that is easy to consume quickly, whether it's read, watched, or listened to. It's designed to be simple and snappy and is often consumed in a few minutes or seconds. And so, short form content is what you see on social media. Um, it's also often what you see in emails or on a blog or on short YouTube videos, reels, TikToks. All of those type of things are what we call under the umbrella of short form content. And I know a lot of people, when they think about social media and content creation, this is kind of the face they give you. Like, I don't have time for it. I don't want to do it. Um, so I want to share with you that 145 minutes is the average time a person is spending on social media every single day. 145 minutes. So that's almost 2.5 hours is how much time people are spending on social media. That means your audience is on social media. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, I miss the day and age of book. The phone book and the newspaper were like the two ways you could reach people, and it was effective, and you just did it. And, now both those things are mostly gone or not nearly as effective. And so, as times change, we have to embrace what it is that we can get our message out to people, our potential consumers. So understand that your people are there, they're on social media. So I just want to briefly go through the different social media platforms. So the first one I want to talk about is Facebook. It's the one that's been around the longest. They report 2.7 billion users, and I really need to put in their daily users. 2.7 billion, billion with a B, daily users. Okay. So, how do people use Facebook? They're using it to build relationships and keep in contact with old friends, work colleagues, etc. So, this makes Facebook a really great platform for building the loyalty of your existing customer base. But it might be hard to reach a new audience. Um, Facebook is constantly changing their algorithms. Things that used to work for me just a year or two ago are no longer working. And that is like hard part, keeping up with what's working and how to properly use the different platforms. But Facebook has by far the most daily users. So if you're trying to acquire new business, Facebook might not be the right platform. If you're building a dedicated following, right, and a way to keep in touch with them, then this is a great option. Instagram. So Instagram centers around visual content, both in video and short form video and photos. So, making it really ideal for businesses focused on a visual based industry. It has great lead generation potential. It has a wide platform and it's always expanding. The audience is always expanding. Um, Sorry, guys, I have to. Someone is in the waiting room, so I gotta pop out of here to admit them, and I don't know why my mouse is being like that. Okay, let me get back in here. Um, and Instagram also has geographical tagging, which allows you to tag businesses geographically, which is great for if you have a physical location. It's great for that so that you can tag your physical location. Facebook also has a similar feature. It just works a little bit differently, like on their back end. And then we have Pinterest. Pinterest is one that is often kind of like forgotten about unless you are a DIYer, right? Or a DIYer. But it serves as like a virtual bulletin board or scrapbook, allowing people to pin photos, videos, etc. It is heavily dominated female users. It's typically younger female users. Um, it's very popular for folks to share recipes, style ideas, striking photos. A lot of people use it for travel or wedding inspiration. They make a Pinterest board of ideas that they like. And then DIY crafts. So the do it yourselfers are huge into Pinterest. It has a lot of visual appeal. And successful business utilization has been associated with significant retail sales and increased blog traffic. So the lovely thing about Pinterest is if you create a pin with an image and you link it to your product or your website or whatever, when people share that pin, that link stays with it. So it can get shared around, but people click on it and still go back to your site at the end of the day. So that is one of the great features of how Pinterest works. And then there's TikTok. So it's known for its long form, that should be vertical video content. It's a very visual platform. It's suited for businesses with a visual focus, including art, food, retail, beauty, and select service industries. It's great for yoga as well, other health and wellness. It predominantly attracts a younger audience, but has been expanding over the recent years. It's really ideal if you're trying to reach that 18 to 24 age group, and it's great for fostering brand awareness. Now, that age demographic has definitely changed, and like the older demographic is using it, but they're consuming on it. They're not creating on it as much as they're a consumer. Um, so do know that there is a larger demographic on their consuming. So this just kind of breaks down the different social media platforms. Again, Facebook, hands down, the number one platform, 2.7 billion users. Um, and then in second place, we actually have YouTube with 2.3 billion users. And YouTube, obviously, you can do long form and short form video on YouTube. And then Pinterest would come in third with 1.2 billion. And then we've also got TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Twitter or X, whatever we call it. And then Threads, right? Like Threads isn't even on here. Threads is owned by Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. So it's in that family. And they're just kind of trying to rival X or Twitter. So which platform is right for you? Well, it depends. What kind of industry are you in? What are your demographics and interests, right? Social platforms to create or attract varying demographics and cater to different needs and interests. Um, are you a fashion industry? So Instagram and Pinterest are more ideal for fashion. If you're business to business, LinkedIn might be better for you as well as Instagram. So consider your limitations. Understand managing multiple social media platforms can be overwhelming for individuals or small businesses. So highlight your strengths. Choose the platforms where you can showcase your talents without stretching yourself too thin, and factor in your resources. Your available resources, such as time, budget, and personnel, are crucial in selecting the right platform. Now, what would I suggest for you? If I knew nothing about you, little to nothing about you and your brand, I suggest Facebook and Instagram. The number one reason is it's super easy to cross promote. It has built in cross promotion. As long as you link your two accounts, you can go into your Facebook Meta Suite and schedule out posts. And those posts go directly to Facebook and LinkedIn at the same time. So it makes scheduling super easy. And then you don't have to post to both things. It's just one and done. It's going out to both platforms. And this is really where the bulk of consumers are. They're between these two platforms, right? So you're hitting a larger audience by being on the top two platforms. Well, okay, so why do we even need social media? I hear this all the time. In any class I'm teaching, any workshop I'm leading, I get a lot of resistance to social media, which actually surprises me. We're here at the end of 2024. I feel like by now everybody's gotten into social media. And I get it. A lot of people are like swearing off Facebook. I'm done with Facebook. I'm getting off there. I'm over it. I'm done with it. And I mean, I do want you to reconsider that, how you're using your social media. You don't have to be consuming on Facebook. You can get in, post, and get out, right? I mean, there's a little more to it, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I don't want you to think you have to sit and spend hours on Facebook looking at things. That's not it at all. You do need to be have a plan, have a strategy. But first and foremost, fans are very important. They pay us to make our art or do our business, whatever it is that we provide. Where are our fans? They're on social media, right? 145 minutes day, 2.7 billion users, right? How do we monetize our fans? Well, through social media and our email lists. So here's a broad overview of the process. You want to grow your social media following, turn those followers into email subscribers, turn the subscribers into buyers, and then turn buyers into advocates, or what I like to call raving fans, who will help you attract more followers. So it's a funnel, it's your sales funnel. And social media really is that crucial part of getting people into your funnel. So, why is social media important? There is unlimited potential for free organic growth. You do not have to pay anything to be part of social media. Yes, you can pay for paid ads, but you don't have to. It's free just to be there, right? Every demographic and age group is using it daily. And your people, your audience is on social media, whether you like it or not. They are there. So, some facts. Consistency doesn't have to mean every single day. You're going to hear me talk a lot about being consistent with whatever it is that you do, be consistent, but it doesn't have to mean it has to be every single day. The algorithm favor great content. So quality over quantity. And social media doesn't have to suck your soul to work for you. Okay. Now, email is still king or queen, whatever you want to call it. Customers who purchase through email spend 138% more than those who don't receive email offers. 77% of people prefer to get permission-based promotional messages via email. 73% of millennials identify email as their preferred means of business communication. And for every dollar spent on email marketing, $44 is made in return. Now, these are averages, these are overarching statistics. But these are very, in general, these are pretty accurate, okay? So set up your social plan. Okay, figure out what platform you're going to use. Pick two. Again, I prefer Facebook and Instagram because it's easy. Pick how often you're going to post. It needs to be more than once a week, but it doesn't have to be every day, okay? 2 to 3 times a week is really great. You can consistently be posting 2 to 3 times a week. And then how often will you post during a promotion? So we're coming up on holiday season. And for some of you, this might be your biggest sales time of the year. So you amp up your promotions during this time. So that probably means you're going to be posting more. Okay. So this is just about setting up your plan, your strategy here. And then think about I put authors here, but who are similar businesses to you and what is their strategy. So whatever it is that you do, whether you're a yoga studio, a wellness clinic, an author, podcaster, whatever it is you do, who are similar people and what is their strategy? What are they doing? Right? Do some market research and then create a content calendar. It's really that simple. I just get a regular old 12-month calendar, right? And I'm old school. I like to write it down. You can also, use like a Trello board or an online calendar. But I love to plan it out on a paper calendar. And then we're going to grow, attract, and monetize. So you're going to implement your social media plan to increase views and get followers on social media. Then you're going to link to your lead magnet in your bio and in your stories on social media. And then once or twice a week, you're going to have a direct call to opt into your lead magnet. You're going to straight up ask them to opt in, subscribe, get the free thing. And then you're going to move subscribers through their purchasing journey. So now they've opted in, now they're on your email list, and you're going to nurture them in your email list. All right. So a little more on social media strategy. So what account type is right for me? So we have creator accounts, personal accounts, and professional accounts. So first I want to address Facebook. So you've got your personal account. Everybody has to have a personal account. So for me, I'm Amy Zellmer. I have a personal account. And this is your main feed, your timeline is what it's often called. And then from there, you can have a business page. So Midwest Yoga Magazine has a business page under my personal account. So I'm keeping that separate. And then you can also have Facebook groups. If you're trying to kind of foster community, you can have a group on Facebook where you kind of grow a little community. On Instagram, you have to decide what type of account you want. You can be a creator. Creator accounts have access to like some monetization. They have access to trending music that you can use in Reels, and they have more advanced analytics. A personal account is just that. It's personal. You're not a creator. You're not a professional. It's just a personal account. You might keep it private, but using it for your business, you do not want to make it as private because then people can't just follow you. And then a professional account. So the yoga magazine I have as a professional account. And so they're intended for businesses, organizations, or individuals conducting business. And they come with features tailored to business needs, such as marketing tools, analytics, integration with other software. And you can also like have team members. And then my Amy Zellmer account, I have that one set up as a creator account, actually. So I have I have several other Instagram accounts, but those are my two main ones that I'm using. My Amy Zellmer as a creator and my Midwest Yoga Mag as a professional account. And then content creation. So first of all, quality, just producing high quality content for individuals, organizations, or causes. So you should be posting a mix of images, videos, captions, keep it engaging and dynamic, showcase personal experiences or organizational impact, and then your platform. So tailor content to each platform's characteristics and user expectations. You might have to adapt your visuals and your messages to the platform's nuances. So for instance, on Facebook, you can post just words, right? Like you could put a blog post. You don't have to have an image. Where on Instagram, you have to have an image or a video. And then you have your caption underneath it. And then captions, enhance content with concise, engaging captions, share stories that resonate with your audience. For causes, you might emphasize your mission, and you'll want to utilize relevant hashtags to amplify your reach. Now, with that said, stop stressing so much about hashtags. So Instagram has actually started limiting the amount of hashtags you can use on a post. And now Reels, they're saying not to have more than 5, compared to 30 just even a few months ago. We were told to have 20 to 30 hashtags in any post. So while hashtags still provide value, they don't garner as much reach as they used to. So you want to find a few keywords that are relevant to your content and then move on. So now on a reel, like I said, you only want 5. On a post, somewhere in that 5 to 10 range is about how many hashtags. But you should have at least a couple. Hashtags are people are searching by hashtags to find relevant content. So hashtags are important, but you don't have to stress about them. It used to really be a big deal. Like you used to want to have those 30 hashtags in your post. And now it doesn't matter quite as much. And that's where I'm saying the algorithm's always changing. The way they want you to do things is constantly changing. So it's important to keep up with it, but don't stress about it. But does list size matter? I get asked this a lot. I have people say, like, well, I only have like a couple hundred followers. What's the point even? Well, it's quality over quantity. So a small list size can still have a big bang. Okay. It's all about consistency and authenticity, being authentic in your posts. And then on average, you will sell 1 to 3% of your list. And by list, I mean on your email. So if you have 1,000 people on your email list, 10 to 30 are going to buy from you at any given time. And you want to give them a reason to purchase from you too, right? You need to remember to sell to them, give them things to purchase. But they, on average, are going 1 to 3% are going to purchase from you. And so if you have 100 people on your list, that means 1 to 3 people are going to buy something from you. So yes, size matters, but not as much as you think it does. It's more about quality, getting quality leads on your list. And that is done by being consistent and authentic. Instagram Reels, I'm just going to go through this briefly for you because I feel like Reels are really where it's at right now. And I will have a more in-depth training on this in the future. So I'm going to go through these next few slides a little quickly, but Instagram Reels, this is a great formula in general. You want to have a strong hook. You want to hook them in. You want to catch their attention. You have like a second to catch their attention. You want to have your most powerful visual first. Reels need to be that vertical alignment up and down. Cycle through a variety of content. And I don't mean in one video, but in your videos, cycle through content between informational, entertaining, and inspirational. Those are the 3 main types of content people are consuming. And always end with a call to action. What do you want your audience to do? It might be as simple as share, like, and follow, click the link in your bio, download my free guide, whatever your call to action is, tell them. Okay, I have content, but I never know what to make. Well, here are 9 easy caption ideas. So storytelling, sharing a personal story related to your photo or the brand. Question, pose a question to your audience and encourage engagement. Humorous, inject humor into your audience. Behind the scenes insights. People love behind the scenes and sneak peeks into like your daily process of how you do things. Call to action captions, educational captions, interesting facts, tips, and product or service highlights. So these are just 9 easy ideas to help you come up with content. Using trending audio. Now, again, you have to have a creator content to have access into trending audio. But on your Instagram feed, if you have access into the trending audio, this can really help boost your reel. Trending audio, it's called trending for a reason. It's what's doing well and people are clicking on those and watching them. 6 things to do after posting a reel. So you want to like and save your reel. This indicates to Instagram that your reel is receiving engagement, and then it prompts the algorithm to promote it to a larger audience. Share it to your stories. A lot of people are not utilizing stories, and stories is kind of where it's at right now. Comment 3 times on your reel. Include your call to action with your keyword, your favorite emojis, or ask a question. And then pin that to the top of your comments to ensure visibility. And then this next step is really important, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, but you need to engage for 10 minutes after you've posted. Don't post and ghost. This will kill your algorithm if you post and ghost. So, what I mean by engage is scroll through your feed, click some likes, share something to your stories, write a comment, reply to other people's comments on your post, but spend at least 10 minutes doing something that is engaging with other people and within your own posts. That is what Instagram and Facebook are both looking for. If you just go in, post, and leave, it doesn't throw you into the algorithm. And that's also so if you are scheduling your content, meaning you're not going in individually, posting it, and then leaving, you're having your scheduling software do it. You still need to be going in and engaging for at least 10 minutes a day. Okay. Number 5, pin the comments with your keyword. So, what I mean by keyword is when you say, comment book, and I'll send you my free ebook. And then people comment book, and then you send them the ebook through their messenger. So, that's what I mean by keyword. And then reply to comments that people leave on your reels and your posts in general. Replies, the algorithm loves to see that you're replying to your people. And it can be as simple as an emoji or just say thanks or me too or whatever might be relevant. But replying to comments that you get is huge for the algorithm. And then repurpose your reels. Always share them into your stories. Invite collaborators if you're tagging someone or collaborating with someone in that reel. And then download it and share it to Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok if you're on TikTok. So those are some great ways to repurpose your content amongst. So I can go in, post a reel, repurpose it, share it to the other platforms, and I'm done in like 15 minutes. So it doesn't have to suck your soul. And then this is just kind of a funny little meme on the life cycle of a reel. Hey, I have such a great idea. Oh, this is taking so much longer than expected. I don't know. Maybe it's not that good. I'll just keep overthinking it. Okay, fine. I posted it. And then you sit and hit refresh, 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 refresh. And you get like 4 likes. And it feels so defeating. But don't be defeated. Remember quality over quantity. I just think that's a cute little meme. All right, 10 minutes a day to a more engaged community. Okay, 10 minutes a day. So I guess that's 15 minutes. Sorry. There's something covering up on my screen. So your morning check-in. So in the morning, hop on for 5 minutes, scan your social media, see your notifications, see if anybody's mentioned you or commented and promptly respond to any of those or any DMs. And then like and comment on a few of your followers' posts. And then somewhere in the middle of the day, have another engagement window, about 7 minutes, scroll through your feed. Again, engage with other posts, engage with anyone who's commented on your post, leave a thoughtful comment or ask a question, and share posts from other followers into your stories or wherever you find that relevant. And then towards the end of the day, again, wrap up 3 more minutes, go in and review any new notifications, and like and respond to any additional comments or messages. So it doesn't have to consume your day, okay? But you need to really be considering being on social media. So, executing and monitoring, choose the right platforms based on your goals, develop a content calendar, utilize a mix of organic and paid strategies. And again, paid might not be for everyone. You don't have to do anything paid, but it is an option. Monitor your performance metrics and your analytics, and then continuously optimize the strategy based on your data-driven insights. And just a final thought, repurpose, repurpose, repurpose. Repurpose everything. Use it across all social media platforms. Repurpose your blog posts into social media content. Repurpose your podcasts into social media content. There's great tools out there like Otter that can transcribe your podcast, and ChatGPT is a great tool. Like you can put your blog post into it and say, give me 5 social media posts from this blog post, and it'll do it, and it does a great job. And the more you use it, the more it understands you and your voice, and it just keeps getting better the more you use it. So use those resources to help you work smarter, not harder. Okay, so if you want more content like this today was just a real short overview for you guys, but we have created Patreon memberships, and you can go to patreon.com/Midwest Yoga Mag. And we have some membership levels that you can choose from. You can simply be a podcast supporter at $3 a month. At $5 a month, you can be an insider, and you're going to get exclusive content every month. And this might be a practice, a tutorial, an ebook, other tools just to help you in your practice as a practitioner. And then at $10 a month, we have the networker level where we're going to have monthly networking, virtual networking. So if you want to meet with and connect with other like-minded wellness professionals across the Midwest, it's going to be on the first Monday of the month at 1 p.m. Central. And then the $20 membership, we have the Marketing Maven. And this is going to be similar to what we did today. We'll go a little more in depth into one specific thing. So you'll get monthly training videos like this with some templates, email copy, swipe copy that you can use. And then every 6 months that you're a concurrent member, you will get a 30-minute consultation strategy call with me as well. And then we also have a $50 level where we're calling the Wellness Visionary. And this is our top tier membership. It grants you full access. So each tier, you get everything below it as well. But then at that top tier, we're going to have a quarterly mastermind group with other like-minded wellness professionals. So this is brand new. You're the first to hear about it. We're just kicking this off with these monthly memberships. And again, you can go to patreon.com/Midwest Yoga Mag to find all of this and become a member. We're super excited to be offering this as just another way to engage and connect with our community. All right, let me hop back in here. And if anyone has any questions, please go ahead and drop those in the chat. Asavari, hi, nice to see you. Let's see what you asked. You said, will we get a recording? Yes, you will get a recording of this presentation. And then, do YouTube videos still work for marketing? Yes. YouTube is the second largest search engine behind Google. So Google's the #1 search engine, and then YouTube. So when you are searching for something, have you noticed, like, whether you're in Google or whatever search platform you use, you're going to see a lot of YouTube videos come up related to what it is that you're searching for. So YouTube is still, it is the second most used social media platform behind Facebook and before Instagram. So YouTube is huge and it is actually gaining momentum. It is the fastest growing platform right now. And then do you offer courses to learn more? So I kind of already answered that with those memberships. So yes, we have those Patreon memberships available. And we also have our Business Mondays. Um, so every Monday at 11:30 Central, we have, it's just a 30-minute shot of business strategy. It's not always marketing, it's just different business topics. So that's the first Monday of the month. Again, the second Monday if it falls on a holiday. Stacy, thank you. All right. Any other questions? I hope this was helpful. I know it was like a lot of information I threw at you at once, but my main takeaway for you is that it doesn't have to burn you out to be on social media. I think where people get burnt out is consuming too much social media, right? And then they're also trying to post on social media, like for their business, right? And so there needs to be a better balance. You need to learn how to just get in, do your work, get out, and not get sucked into social media for like, suddenly 2 hours goes by, right? I'm guilty. Especially the evening. That's sort of my treat right before I go to bed. I just scroll through Instagram reels and that is why people are consuming reels because they're short. They're 90 seconds or less. Reels are short. They are either informational, educational, or entertaining. And so I often love the ones that are just entertaining. They're just being silly. Like, people like, oh, I can't stand those dumb dance videos. But you know what? They're getting engagement. People enjoy watching them. It's just a little, like I said, I watch them before bed just to wind down. But people also love the educational ones where they're learning something, and then inspirational content as well. So I hope this was helpful. Um, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment on the recording as well, and I'll try to address that for you. And be sure to check out those Patreon memberships. We'd love to see you there. And join us again, like I said, our Business Mondays. So our next one is actually coming up next Monday. What's the date? First, second, third, the 4th, Monday, the 4th. And we're going to have Ann Mills, and she's going to be talking like the top 5 legal concerns you should be thinking about in your business. And then in December, I believe that is December 2nd, we're going to have Elena and Shanae talking about ChatGPT and how to use ChatGPT for your business. So another great Business Monday. So again, those are Mondays, 11:30 Central, and we try to keep those to about a half hour. All right. Thank you, everyone. So great to see you here today. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.